Boy, where did this day go? My name is Werner Buchert and this is Finding Frequency. Saturday, and it's now just a couple of minutes before 7 o'clock, and I'm about to go and make myself a small meal. And it's very quiet here because Marta is not around and Francie is still at Granny's. Now, Marta also took today off a little bit to go to a little hotel that we frequented back in the pre-pandemic days. Kind of taking a little break for herself a day before going to go see and pick up Francie. I think she also needs a break now and then, and also she's using the time wisely to take a few strolls, and she's doing some career tests. So she's working on her own development. So that is interesting. It's also cool that she took a bit of time to do that. Of course, I'm a bit jealous because I would have liked to been there, but because of all the big things happening yesterday, specifically with my morning presentation, things just didn't work out quite as well. But I'm actually okay with that. It also gives me a bit of time to just crash. And boy, did I crash. I basically went to bed at 12 last night after publishing the podcast, and then got up early this morning to have a good cup of coffee, sat around a little bit. The sun was coming through. And then I sat on the couch, and it was kind of a combination of just chilling, and I had to catch up on one or two small things, like elements of work. Yes, I'm so dull. But better to just get it out the way before Monday. And I did that, and it was quick and fast. And then I also took a couple of naps. It was really just relaxing and watching crime documentaries, something I haven't done in quite a while. So, yeah, I mean, you might ask, like, what is the extraordinary in that? And if I reflect on today, it was really just taking a massive break. And the reason I think I'm like reflecting on it is that I have this ongoing pressure, even when I woke up this morning, to do something. Last night's stream, usually when I've done a live stream, I have to go back and update the captions, wrap it up, upload it, clean it up, trim some stuff off. And then, I don't think it's something that anybody really notices, but you want to have your house clean. So I do that and start thinking about the next one. And also, of course, other things that is kind of making the rounds. Like I want to shift a few things around here in my office, again, preparing for Monday. So, but I did nothing today. And I think that is the cool thing about it, is just sitting back and really doing nothing. And I didn't feel like doing anything, and I said to myself, Vanna, that's okay. Do nothing. I think sometimes you have to do that. That's okay. So I'm celebrating doing nothing. Is that a thing? Update on Poland. We are now officially into lockdown 3, I think, because they're talking about the third wave, and apparently we are squarely moving right into it. Marta has been very cryptic about the updates around this in the media. She kind of gives me a heads up that the major stores are going to be closed next week. They're discouraging people from moving around. The photos I received from her and the conversations we've had during the course of the day, she really did indicate to me that nothing is going on anywhere. And that's kind of also between you and me, one of the things why I'm kind of not moving around. I really love going out and traveling, but I think what I really love with going out and traveling is those moments where you can actually share space with other human beings, catch some food in a restaurant, have a cup of coffee somewhere, or, just these little things that make these little journeys so interesting. And now Marta sent me photos. These places are all empty. Some of them have closed forever. It's devastating to see some of the photos Marta's sending with all these places, and some of the places that we went to, restaurants that I recognize from previous trips that are completely empty, like these awesome little Polish cabin restaurants. It's like they have like this wooden cabin, mountain cabin feel to it, and you have like kind of bearskin stuff on the wall and all kinds of decorations, and those are usually packed. bustling with people. And now when Martha takes that photo, it's empty and there's no vibe, no atmosphere. So it's a bit sad. It gets me down a little bit to see that. But we move forward. And we'll have to see what is next for us mortals here in Polandia. Hopefully the European Union will be doing something about this whole vaccine situation so that we can get our butts vaccinated. Because the risk we're looking at now, and which is a bit sad for me too, is that they are talking about doing this kind of, even in the European Union, a kind of movement passport where you have to either have a test to prove that you have been tested, you either have to then show that you've had COVID, or you need to show that you've been vaccinated. And I'm not super excited about any of those three options. Just the mere thought of going through all kinds of admin to get a thing like that just puts me off the whole vibe. So, but I mean, I'm not completely negative, because Martha and I did make last year during summer, springtime, very interesting for myself, Francie, and of course for Martha. So I think we just need to dig deeper and see what we're going to do. And I'm mentioning it because I'm also scared of not doing that, because like now I'm sitting here at home working and Martha's kind of on her own taking a break, and that's not ideal either. So yeah, we need to make our plans, and she keeps on referring to the fact that we need to start planning, but it's so difficult to plan with all these uncertainties. So not a negative thing at all good. Moving forward, Saturday, good times. I want to go and make some food. I'm hungry, and perhaps have a nice cup of coffee. Thanks for listening.